Alright, how we doing, Woolie News? I'm Chris, I'm here with Marcus and Cole, and obviously we're going to be talking about some Super Bowl predictions for the big games this Sunday. So to start off, obviously, Chiefs versus Niners. Cole, first off, who do you think is going to win the big game?
49ers, all day. Offense is going to tear through that defense. Brock Purdy, he's going to take down the Swifties and Taylor Swift.
I believe so with that. Marcus, your opinion?
I'd say, unfortunately, Taylor Swift controls the NFL, so the Kansas City Chiefs are probably going to win this game.
I got my money on Anna Fry for this personally, but next big point, you can't have a Super Bowl party without some good grub. So what are you saying? What are you bringing to the Super Bowl party?
Club sandwiches. You know, some ham, turkey, some cheese, lettuce, pickles, all that good stuff. You gotta have sandwiches, especially with a good beverage like a soda, like some water with lemon. You know, I got a good water with lemon.
A fancy guy. What about you, Marcus?
I'd say you gotta bring like good chicken wings. Like you need good chicken wings to have a good Super Bowl party. So I'd say any sort of barbecue wings, buffalo wings, like you need that at a Super Bowl party for it to be a successful one.
I'll back you on that, Marcus. The Coop, you'll be seeing me Sunday. I'm getting some wings. And alright, obviously a big part of Super Bowl, the commercials. So what's your all-time favorite Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, my all-time favorite commercial would probably have to be the Mr. Peanut one. Is that when Mark? Is that when he
Sadly lost his life.
Lost his life when he drove off the cliff or something?
That was the greatest Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah,
it was a tragedy.
That was crazy.
Personally, I like the Smart Pock with John Krasinski. I thought that was pretty funny. Also, the Ben Affleck Duncan's one. That was a good one. Those are my favorites. Okay. Now, we've been around for about 17, 18 years, so we've seen a couple Super Bowls in our time. So, what is your all-time favorite Super Bowl that you watched?
Well, me being a Patriots fan, you know, I think we've been blessed to see, you know, the beautiful run they had over the years. And if I had to pick a Super Bowl that the Patriots had won, it would be the Patriots versus Seahawks, the Malcolm Butler interception at the goal line to win it. Obviously, we can argue about the Falcons' comeback, but I just remember that moment and watching that play. That was something special to watch for sure.
What about you, Max?
Yeah, the Seahawks game was a really good game. You know, that interception at the final seconds of the game. But I'd say like the 28-3 comeback against the Atlanta Falcons, that's an all-time Super Bowl game. Just I'd say not even just football, just an all-time game, just in overall sports. It was a great comeback. You know, Tom Brady proves that he's a big game player. He can do anything. It kind of cemented his GOAT status.
I'd back you up on that. I say 28-3 too. First Super Bowl to ever go to an overtime. I remember watching that. My dad was laughing at me saying they ain't going to do it. And then guess what happened? They shut him up real quick. And that was such a good game. It was. All right. So, obviously, this halftime show, we got the man himself, Usher. So what song do you think he's going to start with this time?
Oh, my God. OMG.
OMG?
He's going to start with OMG.
With Will.i.am?
Yes, with Will.i.am.
Right.
Such a good song. I think that'll be to start the crowd. Everyone chanting, "Oh my God!" It's gonna be great.
I have to agree with Cole. It's such a good song to start with, and I think that's how he's gonna be in the Super Bowl halftime show.
I was thinking he was gonna maybe start with "Yeah," but I think that's too big of a song to start off with. You gotta keep that in the middle. So I'm gonna say DJ God's Falling in Love. I just like that song a lot. So obviously, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this whole Super Bowl. What do you think the score in the first half gonna be?
Score in the first half, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna start off slower than pick up. But halftime, I'm gonna go 13-10 Chiefs.
So who do you think is gonna get the first points?
First points, Niners. It's gonna be Christian McCaffrey touchdown.
All right. What about you, Marcus?
I'm saying it's gonna be 14-10 Chiefs at halftime, with Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce, such a good duo. So I think they're gonna get a few touchdowns before halftime, and then the 49ers will trail them, but they'll be right there with them. But I think the Chiefs are gonna go in the halftime with the lead.
I think it's gonna be a big scoring game. I'm going 21-17 in the first half. I think the Chiefs are gonna get the first points on the board. All right. So who do you think is gonna be the big man on the field that night who's gonna bring it home for his team? Either side.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with. It's gonna have to be Brock Purdy because Mr. Irrelevant, but 7th round draft pick. I mean, he's been all the way to the Super Bowl, so I think it'd be a great story for him to finish it off. And I think if he plays the way he's been playing, all season into the Super Bowl, ignoring all the hate he's been getting and just the stigma from being a 7th-round draft pick. You know, I think if he can win the Super Bowl and get to Patrick Mahomes, you know, it'll be a great conversation for him in the future, and definitely give him the big bucks for his next payday. So
he can finally get rid of that team manager stats and show they can actually do it in the big moments. He just some backup who gets carried by good receivers and a good offense. So what about you, Marcus?
I'm saying it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes. He's the big game player. He's the best player in the NFL. I think he's gonna do everything to bring it home for the Chiefs, and with decent receivers. But you know, Travis Kelce, they're just a superstar duo that can take control of any football game, and I think they're gonna take it home for the Chiefs.
Personally, I got Mr. McCaffrey himself being the big man on the field that night and leading it for the Niners.
Yeah, he'd have to be my second pick for sure.
I think he's going to win it for the Niners, and I think he's also my pick for the MVP of the game.
All right. I like that.
Another little fun tidbit of mine. What do you think the Gatorade color is going to be?
Red.
Red.
I've been doing my research. It's going to be red.
Red.
If it's not red, I won't.
You know, I'm throwing this out there. Lemon lime, yellow.
Yellow, Mark?
I think you never know.
That's got to be minus 1,000 on that. You put the mortgage on that.
Lemon lime.
Yeah.
I got to go with the red, too.
It's going to be
the Niners' main color. Even it's also the Chiefs' main color, one besides white. So I think it's going to be red for either team. All right, and now we're going to talk to some of our local MHS members about what they think about the big game Sunday. See you around, Woolies.
We're here with Jace Welch and Jaden Paris. We'll start with Jace. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this Sunday?
I think the 49ers are gonna win 21-14.
Jaden, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Chiefs 35-27.
And who do you think that the Super Bowl MVP is going to be this Sunday?
Christian McCaffrey.
I'll say Patrick Mahomes.
I think the Chiefs are going to win because Taylor Swift.
I think the 49ers are going to win.
So hopefully in the first quarter it's 14-3 49ers, and maybe we'll come out in the second quarter and the Chiefs come back and it's 21-14, 49ers don't score, and then the third quarter it'll probably be 41-32, and I think that's going to be the Chiefs again in the second quarter. But then after that, I think the 49ers take it 61-53, and I think the 49ers just win with Colin Kaepernick at QB.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? I think the Chiefs are going to win, but I actually hope the 49ers win. I think the Chiefs are going to win.
Hi, I'm here with Matt Whitmarsh. Matt, how you doing today, buddy?
Pretty good.
All right, good. I'm here to ask you questions about the upcoming Super Bowl this Sunday. Who you got, 49ers, Chiefs?
I got the Chiefs. I think it's going to be 21-17.
Okay. I do know you're a Chiefs fan, so who you got winning the MVP?
I mean, I obviously got to say Mahomes. Just a great quarterback. Yeah, that's who I got.
All right, hey, we'll see if you're right on Sunday, and thank you for...
Yeah, of course.
Brady, prediction for Super Bowl 59.
All right. I'm heavy on the 49ers to win with 33-27. That's the final.
Kevin, how about you, buddy?
49ers 31-24. I think Brock Purdy's going to come in clutch. I think the 49ers will win against the Chiefs. I think the score will be 27-9.